Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Rahma Dini from Statistics for Linguistic and Literary Studies B. And in this video, I would like to present my research plan. The title of this research is the effect different types of reading materials on vocabulary development of English department students in university and Andalas University. So the background of this research is, we know that vocabulary is an important aspect of communication, and as a students, we need to communicate, especially in English department student, we need to communicate with English language, and to have effective conversation, effective communication, we need a lot of vocabularies to make our conversation more understandable and more on point. So the rich vocabulary, the kind of people who have a lot of vocabulary got more easy to communicate to each other. And yeah, even though we have English in our class, in our daily class, but we still have kind of difficulties to develop, to improve our vocabulary count, our vocabulary in our communication. So to solve the problem, that kind of problem, reading text maybe can help us to improve that kind of difficulties, because when we read a literary text, maybe, or maybe non-fiction text or article, we have something unfamiliar word, and we look up the meanings and we can remember that. So our vocabulary increase naturally, and it's more easy to remember that. So the research question for this research plan is there are significant differences in vocabulary development among English department students who read literary fiction, non-fiction, or news articles? And then the hypothesis is null hypothesis, or HO. There is no significant differences in vocabulary development among English department students who read literary fiction, non-fiction text, and news article. And also alternative hypothesis, or H1, there is a significant differences in vocabulary development among English department students who read literary fiction, non-fiction text, and news article. And then the object and the data. So participants in this research are students from English department at Andalas University. And also the data were collected from the students' vocabulary test score after they read various types of reading materials, such as fiction, non-fiction, and also news article, because all of that reading materials have different types of language. So after they read the material, that the text, we provide the test for them, same test for each students, and we can measure their improvement of vocabulary from that. So variables of this study is independent variable, and so the variables of this study is consists of one independent variable and one dependent variable. So an independent variable is the type of reading material which consists of literary fiction, non-fiction text, and also a news article. And the dependent variable is the student, which is the participant. Student vocabulary improvement, which is measured through the tests that we prepare after they read the material. So the purpose of this study is to determine whether different types of reading material have a significant effects on students' vocabulary improvement. And method for the data collection also, we collect it through the vocabulary test. And the data analysis is collected. After the data collected, we analyze them using a one-way ANOVA. The statistical test is used to determine whether there are significant differences in vocabulary development among students who read different types of text, including the literacy that three types of reading material. And the significance level will be set on 0.05. If the ANOVA result indicate a significant differences, a HOC test will be conducted to identify which group differs significantly from one to another. And in this research, we expect to reveal whether there have been significant development in these various types of reading materials or no, or if significant development are indeed found, we hope to identify which reading materials have the greatest and the least impact on students. So that's all my research plan. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.